Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Recently, a new estimate was unveiled detailing the upcoming increase for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits set for 2024. In this video, we'll delve into this update, but before we dive in, I'd like to ask for a quick favor. If you could give this video a thumbs up, it would really help with the YouTube algorithm, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel. Yesterday, we received the latest inflation figures for July, which is just a one-month delay in reporting. In August, we'll have July's data, and in September, we'll receive August's data, continuing this pattern. According to CNN, consumer prices experienced a 3.2% annual rise in July, marking the first increase in 13 months. In comparison, June's data indicated a 3% year-over-year increase. This uptick from 3% to 3.2% can be attributed to the previous year's decline in inflation during the same period. So, while the increase isn't significantly higher, it is now at 3.2%. For the first time in over a year, consumer price hikes have risen on an annual basis. The Consumer Price Index (CPI) climbed 3.2% from the previous year through July, up from June's 3% annual growth. This increase is largely due to the year-over-year comparisons to July 2022, when inflation dipped below zero. While the economists anticipated a 3.3% annual increase, the actual figure came in slightly lower. Observing the inflation chart, we can see notable spikes above 8% and even approaching 9%, with the 8.7% COLA from last year standing out. The chart also highlights economic recessions that coincide with periods of elevated inflation, as seen in 2008 and other instances. Economists had predicted a potential recession this year, and though it has been averted so far, the chart indicates a slight recession last year. Notably, the definition of a recession was even altered by the White House and media last year to present the situation in a better light. The traditional definition of a recession involves 2 consecutive quarters of negative GDP growth, which did occur in 2022. So, while the possibility of another recession this year remains, it's important to acknowledge that a recession technically occurred last year. Turning to the recent inflation data released by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, we gain insight into projected cost of living adjustments for Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits in 2024. The Senior Citizens League estimates a 3% COLA for 2024, which matches their projection from last month. This consistency suggests we're closing in on an accurate estimate. The projected 3% COLA aligns with the trend of persistently high prices impacting household budgets. Despite a lower inflation rate in July compared to the previous year, older Americans still feel the effects of elevated prices. The Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, CPIW, is up 2.6% year-over-year, with a slight rise since January, contributing to the 3% COLA estimate based on July's data. July's figures are pivotal because the annual COLAs are calculated by comparing the current year's third quarter data to the previous year's third quarter. Given that the third quarter encompasses July, August, and September, the release of July's data is a significant milestone. August's data will follow next month, and September's figures will be available in October, determining the exact increase. Considering a 3% COLA, we can visualize its impact on various beneficiary groups. For typical retirees, a 3% COLA would translate to an increase from $1,827 to $1,882 per month, marking a $1.55 monthly or $657 annual boost. SSDI beneficiaries would see an average increase from $1,483 to $1,527 annually, which equates to a $1.44 monthly or $533 yearly rise. SSI beneficiaries receiving the maximum benefit would experience a $1.27 monthly or $329 yearly increase, raising their benefit from $914 to $941 monthly. High-earning retirees with a max benefit of $3,627 could anticipate a $109 monthly or $1,308 annual increase if the COLA is 3%. However, it's essential to consider Medicare Part B premiums, which are projected to increase to $179.80, up by $14.90. This increase will impact the net benefit received by beneficiaries. Notably, those with smaller increases will be more affected by this premium increase, while higher-earning recipients will be less affected. It's noteworthy that despite inflation being lower than last year's 8.7%, a majority of Americans still feel the impact of rising prices on essential items. A recent survey by the Senior Citizens League found that 79% of retirees report higher monthly budgets for housing, food, and prescription drugs compared to a year ago. This suggests that while inflation rates have moderated, the effects on everyday expenses remain significant.